The British royal family has always been surrounded by centuries of tradition, priceless estates, and carefully guarded succession plans. But every so often, reports emerge that spark intense public debate about who truly inherits the late Queen Elizabeth II's most treasured properties. Today, we're taking a closer look at the latest wave of speculation surrounding Prince William, one of the monarchy's most important future leaders, and the questions being raised about the future of one of Queen Elizabeth's most cherished royal estates. Before we begin, it's important to separate confirmed facts from speculation. While royal property transfers often generate dramatic headlines, many estates are governed by long-established legal arrangements, royal trusts, or decisions made by the reigning monarch. With that in mind, let's explore why Prince William continues to gain responsibility within the monarchy, and why discussions about royal inheritance remain so fascinating. Following Queen Elizabeth II's passing in September 2022, the structure of the monarchy changed almost overnight. King Charles III immediately became sovereign, while Prince William inherited the title of Prince of Wales. Along with his new title came significantly greater responsibilities, increased public expectations, and stewardship over major royal duties. One of the most significant confirmed inheritances was the Duchy of Cornwall, a vast private estate traditionally passed to the heir to the throne. The duchy provides income that supports the Prince of Wales and his family, while funding many of their official activities. It also represents a major step in preparing William for his future role as king. Since taking over the duchy, William has emphasized environmental conservation, sustainable farming, and support for local communities. These priorities closely reflect many of the values Queen Elizabeth encouraged throughout her reign, while also introducing William's own modern approach to royal leadership. As William's profile continues to grow, public attention naturally turns toward other royal residences associated with Queen Elizabeth II. Estates such as Balmoral Castle in Scotland and Sandringham House in Norfolk hold immense historical and emotional significance. These properties were among the late Queen's favorite private retreats, where she spent time away from official duties with close family members. Although these residences are privately owned by the monarch rather than by the Crown Estate, discussions about their future often lead to speculation about who will ultimately oversee or spend the most time at them. Many royal commentators have noted that Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, have gradually assumed more visible leadership roles within the royal family. Their increasing responsibilities have fueled suggestions that they could become central figures in preserving many of Queen Elizabeth's traditions for future generations. Supporters argue that William represents continuity, a bridge between the remarkable 70-year reign of Queen Elizabeth II and the monarchy's future under younger leadership. This growing influence has inevitably sparked rumors online that William is taking over some of the late Queen's most treasured estates, or assuming greater responsibility for properties closely associated with her legacy. However, it is important to understand that no official announcement has confirmed any dramatic transfer of privately owned royal residences beyond the succession arrangements already established. King Charles remains the owner of properties that passed directly to him as sovereign. Even so, royal observers frequently point out that William is increasingly present at major royal residences for official meetings, ceremonial events, and family gatherings. This visibility has contributed to public perceptions that he is becoming the monarchy's primary working figure. Meanwhile, Queen Camilla continues to carry out numerous engagements alongside King Charles. Since becoming queen, she has focused heavily on literacy campaigns, domestic violence awareness, and charitable work. Despite sensational headlines that often appear online, there is no verified evidence that Queen Camilla's family has any legal expectation of inheriting royal estates belonging to the crown or to the sovereign. Members of Camilla's family remain private citizens, and Britain's constitutional arrangements clearly distinguish royal property from personal family inheritance in most circumstances. Nevertheless, dramatic stories frequently circulate on social media suggesting tensions between different branches of the extended royal family. Such claims often spread rapidly because they combine public fascination with inheritance, royal history, and personal relationships. In reality, official royal decisions involving residences and estates are rarely made impulsively. They are shaped by legal structures, historical precedent, financial considerations, and the advice of experienced officials. For Prince William, every new responsibility serves as preparation for his eventual accession to the throne. Whether managing the Duchy of Cornwall, representing the king at major events, or strengthening relationships across the United Kingdom, William is steadily building the experience expected of a future monarch. Observers have particularly praised his efforts to modernize certain aspects of estate management. Environmental sustainability, renewable energy initiatives, and rural economic development have become increasingly important themes within his work. These initiatives align with broader changes taking place throughout many royal properties, reflecting evolving public expectations while preserving centuries-old traditions. At the same time, Catherine has become one of the monarchy's most influential public figures. Her focus on early childhood development, mental health awareness, and family well-being has strengthened the image of the Wales family as the monarchy's future. Together, William and Catherine represent continuity for many supporters of the institution. Their popularity often fuels speculation that they may eventually become the primary custodians of the traditions Queen Elizabeth cherished throughout her lifetime. That symbolism carries enormous emotional weight. Queen Elizabeth's favored estates were not simply magnificent buildings. They represented decades of family memories, private holidays, moments of reflection, and important milestones that unfolded far from public view. Balmoral, in particular, held extraordinary significance for the late Queen. It was where she relaxed with family, pursued outdoor activities, and ultimately spent her final days. Because of that emotional connection, every discussion surrounding the estate naturally attracts worldwide attention. Royal experts often remind audiences that stewardship of these historic residences is about far more than ownership. It involves preserving architecture, supporting local communities, protecting historic landscapes, and ensuring these estates remain part of Britain's cultural heritage. William has repeatedly spoken about balancing tradition with modernization, suggesting that preserving royal heritage requires adapting responsibly to changing times rather than resisting every reform. That philosophy has become increasingly visible through his charitable initiatives, environmental advocacy, and efforts to connect with younger generations. For many supporters, these qualities reinforce confidence that William will eventually continue Queen Elizabeth's lifelong commitment to public service, while shaping the monarchy for the decades ahead. But could his expanding responsibilities eventually include even greater stewardship over the royal estates most closely linked to Queen Elizabeth's extraordinary reign? That question continues to generate widespread discussion, and it's one we'll explore further in the next part. As Prince William prepares for the responsibilities that come with one day becoming king, public interest in the future of Britain's historic royal residences is unlikely to fade. What remains clear is that the monarchy operates according to established legal traditions rather than internet speculation or sensational headlines. While rumors may suggest family disputes over inheritance, there is no verified evidence that Queen Camilla's family has any claim to Queen Elizabeth II's private royal estates. Instead, the larger story is one of transition. King Charles III continues to oversee the monarchy while gradually entrusting Prince William with greater responsibilities. William's leadership of the Duchy of Cornwall, his growing role in national events, and his commitment to conservation and public service all point toward a carefully planned preparation for his future reign. Whether at Balmoral, Sandringham, Windsor, or other royal residences, these estates represent far more than valuable properties. They symbolize continuity, history, and the enduring legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. As William and Catherine continue to assume increasingly prominent roles, many royal watchers believe they will become the next generation of custodians, entrusted with preserving that legacy for years to come. What do you think? Will Prince William's modern approach strengthen the monarchy while honoring Queen Elizabeth's traditions? Or should these historic estates remain under King Charles's direct stewardship for as long as possible? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates on the British royal family.